行政長官呢會先向大家發言，之後回答大家嘅提問嘅。提問嘅時候呢，請每位記者提出不多於兩題問題。先將時間交俾特首。
大家早晨。上星期呢，我係帶領咗特區政府嘅代表團去出訪中東，先後呢係訪問咗沙特阿拉伯同埋阿聯酋共和國嘅。呢一次中東嘅訪問呢係友誼之旅，係推廣香港優勢之旅，亦都係開拓商機之旅。
of Hong Kong. It also is a journey to create business opportunities. We're glad that in the short 6 days we have achieved 15 achievements. First of all, the Saudi Arabian government has agreed to start an initial negotiation on promoting on the promotion and on signing and the promotion and protection of investment agreement. And also that we have signed some 13 memorandums of understandings or letters of intent covering financial services, innovation technology, commercial services, energy and transport. This Middle East trip achieved much and is much welcomed by the different sectors in Hong Kong. From media reports, we could see that for example, the representative of architects believe that this trip was useful for architectural service firms to expand the business to the Middle East. And there are some in the tourism and business sectors believe that the trip was useful in bringing business groups to Hong Kong. Business travelers to Hong Kong, and some in the Middle East have indicated great interest in the Greater Bay Area, and they would definitely come and invest in Hong Kong. We've also invited the investment funds of the two countries and representatives of the business sectors to come and visit Hong Kong. We've also promoted our financial markets, trade centers, and also professional services. We've also promoted the opportunities available in the Greater Bay Area. This is for us to leverage on our advantage as a connector between the mainland and the world. We have fully resumed normal travel with the mainland. We're also fully open to the world, so we must focus on economic development. The SAO government will continue to do our best in telling good stories about Hong Kong on the mainland and around the world. This is to create more opportunities and possibilities for Hong Kong. We will make the most of the advantage of full resumption of normal travel. There will be close communication liaison with different authorities. For example, yesterday, I met with the mayor of Guangzhou Municipal Government, the mayor of Mr. Guo Yonghang, who visited yesterday, and we had exchanges on youth affairs, education, innovation, and technology and possibilities of collaboration on all these fronts. Now, Hong Kong is one of the cities in the Greater Bay Area. I'll be visiting Guangdong leaders and also other leaders in cities of the Greater Bay Area and of Macau. So together we could work together to promote quality development for the GBA. Today is Valentine's Day. I wish all lovers will enjoy a good day, sweet day together. As we celebrate love, we also see that there is love in the world, but of course there are natural disasters that will cost lives. Now, that's the 7.8 earthquake in Tokyo, leading to many casualties and fatalities. I'm grateful to the rescue and search and rescue team of the Hong Kong SAO for working hard to help with the search and rescue effort. 59 members of the team braved the cold weather and the threat of more tremors, and then they helped to save lives. So far, we have helped to save 4 persons, and we are much encouraged by that. And I have great admiration for the hard work of the search and rescue team. As the Chief Executive is also a former Secretary for Security, I am very proud of our search and rescue team. Hong Kong
我哋
citizens
會
also
一
proud
同
of the
全力
team.
去支持救
Together,
援
we
隊，
will give our full
繼續為
support
佢哋
to
打
the
氣，
search and rescue team.
祝
We
願
will
佢
rally
哋
them
一
on,
齊順利，
and we hope
亦都保護
all
好
will
自
work
身
well
安
for
全。
them, and we must also ask them
特區
to
政府咧亦都
stay
已經係
safe.
徵集咗一批
The
總
SAO
值
government has
約係3000萬元嘅
put together
災後應急物資，
relief
包括
items costing
毛
about
氈、
$30 million
暖爐、醫理等嘅預防
for
物
the
品、
disaster zones, such as
藥物、
blankets,
醫療用品、
medical
儀器等
equipment,
醫療嘅支
medication,
援
other
物品。
equipment,
待土耳其方面落
tents
實
and so
咗
on.
運輸安排之
Now,
後咧，
once the
就會喺
Turkish
日
government
內
has
係送去災區。
laid
另外，香港
out
市
the
民亦都
transportation
捐贈咗
arrangement.
不
This
同嘅物
material,
資，
these items will be
包
sent
括
to
御
the
寒衣物、
disaster zones. Hong
毛
Kong people
氈、
also
棉被、
donated various
電
items
暖
such as
氈、暖風機、
clothing,
暖爐、
blankets,
帳篷、
heaters,
手電筒等等，
tents,
合共
torches,
係
and
超
so
過
on.
100噸嘅物資。
It's
呢啲民間
altogether
捐贈
100
嘅物
tons
資，
of
亦
items.
都已經係
And these
喺昨晚嘅
donated
星期一
items
去運去土耳其。
were
以當
transported
應急
to
之用。
Turkey last night.
特區政府咧，亦都已經係
Last
聯
Monday.
絡咗非
The
政府
SAO
機
government
構，
has
呼籲佢
also
哋咧一同係響應
liaised
今
with
次嘅義舉。
NGOs
政
asking
府
them
嘅
to join
賑
in
災
this
基金委員
effort.
會亦都準備就緒，會即時處
The
理
disaster
任
relief
何
fund of the
救援
government
組
is
織嘅申
also
請，
standing
盡快審
ready
批。
to approve
多謝大家。
any applications.
跟住落嚟係
Thank
提
you.
問嘅時間啦。咁請提問記者陣間
Now,
嗌到你之後咧，
the
就
floor is open to
用咪發問，亦都先講你嚟自咩傳媒機構，同埋每位提問咧係不多於兩題嘅。第一位提問左手邊前排黑色衫嘅記者。
特
首你好友善㗎，咁其實你之前講過，希望最快今年最遲出年可以完成到23條立法啦。咁琴日倫敦都有篇文章就講到話，因為復常要推動經濟啊、台灣大選嗰啲因素咧，今年都唔適宜立法甚至諮詢嘅。你同唔同意佢嘅睇法咧？同埋嗰兩個因素會唔會即係推遲咗立法嘅時間表咧？第二咧都想問翻咧，其實上個禮拜終審法院有個判決就話咧，更改性別係唔需要完成成個變性手術嘅。其實政府點睇呢個判決咧？入境處會唔會即係幾時落實身份證更改性別嘅準則咧？同埋會唔會係即係唔需要經性別重置手術，根據自己嘅性別認同、自己聲明個性別就可以係考慮佢嘅性別有個轉變咧？唔該。
23條立法咧，我嘅立場係冇變嘅，即係喺包括基本法同埋香港國安法裏邊。香港特區都有憲制嘅責任咧，係盡早就23條立法。而大家可能對23條立法所針對嘅問題嚴重性咧係未必全面掌握，因為國家安全風險咧係千變萬化，而且而家嘅國際關係複雜，國安嘅風險咧係仍然係有潛伏喺香港嘅可能性。所以我哋咧係要全面去鞏固我哋喺維護國家安全嘅多方面嘅機制嘅。咁所以咧係就23條立法，我哋嘅目標係冇變嘅，即係話我哋希望盡快可以喺今年完成到，如果唔係咧，都希望下年完成嘅。咩時候推出咧？當然我哋按照整體嘅實際情況咧，認為係應該推出嘅時候咧，我哋就會推出嘅。至於係終審法院嘅判斷啦，當然特區政府一定要按住終審法院嘅判斷咧。
Court rulings, of course, the SAO government must act in accordance with the rulings of the Court of Final Appeal and the Security Bureau will follow up accordingly.
The lady.
Good morning. A few questions from the South China Morning Post. Given that the 5-day notice rule for U.S. diplomats to meet officials and public educational institute representatives was eased last November, have you or your administration met U.S. Consul General Mr. Gregory Mayotte? And how do you see the easing of this restriction affecting Hong Kong's ties with the U.S. amid Sino-U.S. tensions? Second question, was yesterday's drop of property stocks to the lowest level in 6 weeks a sign of drop in investor confidence in the city from the inclusion of national security law provisions in recent land sales documents? Why hasn't the government launched a consultation for these clauses? And what issues is the government tackling with this measure? And finally, which areas would the government tackle in its upcoming budget? Would the government disperse another round of consumption vouchers? And would the Chief Executive please tell us when the mask mandate would be eased?
I think you've asked like over 4 or 5 questions. But let's let the Chief Executive answer.
Okay. Any activities by consulate staff has to be done in accordance with the Vienna Convention on Consular Relations. In regard to our communication and dealings with different consular staffs, we of course will be in support of many activities, particularly people-to-people business promotion, enhancing mutual understanding, and anything that will bring exchange of people, culture, and other communications together. We will, of course, be in support of all these. Hong Kong government officials, of course, will also be in contact with different people, including officials from different consulates, so as to enhance exchanges. We'll do our work in accordance with the Vienna Convention, but of course, we will welcome any exchange that will promote people-to-people exchange, cultural ties, and also, of course, in helping promoting Hong Kong. In regarding to fluctuation in the stock market's performance, and also in relation to different responses to land sales, of course, different factors are taken by, for example, investors or people who may be interested in considering bidding for lands. Obviously, they will be looking at a host of factors. And market sentiment, the international development, and the whole economy of the world, and the whole economic situation of Hong Kong will be taken into consideration by investors and people who may be interested in bidding lands. But first of all, the introduction of national security factors in our sale of lands is an obvious thing that is in accordance with our responsibility in protecting national security. I note that representatives from the property sectors have indicated that they are in support of discharging that responsibility. Such a provision has been in place for quite a while, and there have been land sales since its introduction. So this factor is a natural factor that I think has no relevance at all to any decision by any businesses who are interested in bidding for sales of land, who will basically consider it from their business angle. And I must emphasize that protecting national security is the responsibility of the whole region, the whole Hong Kong special administrative region. And everybody should have such a responsibility. The third question about budget, and the financial secretary, of course, is consulting people from different sectors on the budget proposal. And so all these factors will be, any views and opinions will be taken by him, and I'm sure that he will be making his announcement very soon after considering all these views and opinions. The fourth question you raised, can you say it again? Because
it's about the mask mandate.
Okay. I have said it many times that after the winter surge, then I will be seriously considering what to do about the masking requirement. And I will be listening to the opinions of the medical experts and consultants, and also the views of the Secretary for Health. Of course, I will be actively considering this possibility after consulting the advice and opinions of the relevant people.
時間關係呢，我哋答今日最後一位提問嘅右手邊前排白色衫女記者。
We'll take the last question, the lady
你好啊，點新聞記者，想問問有報道指話港車北上其實係比較難去預約驗車嘅，咁跨境車喺內地其實又未能夠回香港，即係喺疫情之下係冇回港去驗車嘅。咁如果揸車翻嚟就要即時去拖車，咁想問問當局有冇注意到相關嘅問題，咁會唔會有啲措施去協助兩地車嘅司機？咁第二個問題真係想問問有冇立法會補選嘅消息？有傳聞指話會有更多嘅議員辭職，係咪真㗎？唔該晒。
港車北上係現有嘅制度，當然係要有配額制。而有關嘅運作咧，目前嚟講咧，我哋睇到咧大致上係暢順嘅。對於一啲小環節，我哋希望盡量去同有關單位去討論，去令到整個過程裏面咧，大家都更暢順嘅。咁呢個咧，我哋會同內地咧不斷去探討，睇下有乜嘢喺環節裏邊咧有啲小問題出現咧，我哋就盡量去大家合作去處理佢啦。但係港車北上係唔需要配額呢個制度咧。我哋係而家積極緊同廣東省咧溝通嘅，我希望咧盡快我哋可以落實一個大家都同意嘅方案咧，就向大家公佈，咁令到港車北上咧係更加方便，亦都係符合兩地政府嘅共同目標嘅。我哋只係咧就一啲細節咧係大家商討緊嘅啫。至於係立法會聽你講話有啲咁嘅消息，我聽唔到嚇，即係話有議員。有任何喺呢方面會離開崗位呢個我聽唔到啊，即係呢個我都希望你澄清下啊，就等社會咧係更加清楚。我哋對於而家有空缺嘅實際情況咧，都會按住法律所規限嘅原則咧去進行嘅。多謝大家。
今朝嘅記者提問時間到呢度，多謝大家。
All for the press briefing today. Thank you.